Welcome to Top 10 Headquarters, and these are the top 10 most expensive sneakers ever made. Number 10 on the list, and these are in order, is the Nike Air, and these were one of the first ones. They are very popular in 2005, and you can't really buy these shoes anymore because they're mostly sold in auctions, and because they are on $2,500 to buy these shoes. And during 2005, 25% or 10%, 10% of celebrities owned these shoes. And a lot of people are thinking these shoes are not $2,500, but they really are. I'm not saying a lie. These shoes are actually $2,500, maybe even more, because like nobody even really knows. But like this is when like joggers and this is when it really like started the shoe business. So yeah, these are the Nike Airs, like the very first ones, and that's number 10 on the list of the top 10 most expensive shoes. Number 9 are these Air Jordans. These go around $2,700. Lots of celebrities used to wear them. These shoes were very special because again, they're one of the more special Nike Air, but the reason these are around $2,700 is because these are a little bit more advanced than the first ones, and so it kind of makes these like right in the middle. And that's why these are like super nice shoes. And yeah, they go around in auctions for $2,700. And really, if you look at them good enough, you can't find these exact shoes. Like, there's not really a lot of these shoes probably that are made. So this is crazy that shoes could even be this kind of price. Like, I mean, look at them. They don't even look that great, but obviously they are. Okay, like, seriously. So that is number 9 on the top 10 list for the most expensive shoes ever. Coming in at number 8 is the Adidas Golden KB8. These shoes look sick, and they go for about $3,000. And the reason is because these were a special shoe for the dunk contest in 1998. These shoes were especially sold at that time, which I think is just so cool. So these shoes go for $3,000, and during the dunk contest, people say that some of these shoes were actually worn, and they didn't make a lot of them. They didn't make a lot of these shoes, and just look at the design. It has the blue, the Adidas that's blue, and then the letters are gold, and the design is just sick. Like, I would buy these shoes, and I'm not that really a big fan of Adidas, but these were from, yeah, like I already said, the dunk contest of 1998. So this was a while back. I mean, these shoes aren't like young shoes, or like these shoes are pretty old, and to have even a picture of them looking this great is just awesome. And that is number 7 on the top 10 most expensive shoes ever. Coming in at number 7 is Air Jordan V. And now these shoes, I'll tell you guys the price in a second, but just look at these shoes. The straps were made like different, and everything was made different than you will see any shoes now. As you can see, the soles, they're actually made out of like rubber, and just everything's different. And if you look at the design, there's shoes that from around this time that aren't even that good, and these are kind of old. I mean, just look at, and they have the number 23 on the back, but you can't see it. And now, for the final thing that you guys have wanted to see, the price is $10,000. Now, if you look at the bottom, you can see the red with the blue. Now, a lot of people say that most of these are actually like a lot of celebrities had these, just like most of the other shoes. But I mean, these are just sick shoes. Like, in the inside, it's red and has the outliner, and it looks futuristic. I mean, and they're really comfortable, and they're just like super cool shoes. So that's number 6 on our top 10 list for the most expensive shoes. Number 5 is the Nike Air Mag. Now, no, these are not the actual ones. These are just the ones that have the auto clip, or the auto strap. But they do kind of look like this, And these shoes are super expensive because they look so similar to this, besides the fact that it can auto, um, uh, the Velcro can automatically. But these shoes are sick, and these go for a non-surprising to me $12,000, and most of them are sold at auction. But these shoes are sick. Like, you will never see shoes like these, and if you see some of these shoes like these, you know they got money. I mean, the shoes do go really high, like in the picture. Everything is really the same except the strap and the bottom and the back, but everything else is the same. I mean, these look comfortable. They look a little tight at the top, but oh my gosh, these shoes are like one of my favorite shoes ever created, and that's why it's number 5 on the top 10 most expensive sneakers ever made. Coming in at number 4 is the Air Jordan 1, and the reason these shoes are super expensive is because one, all of them are signed by Michael Jordan. These are the only colors that they created, and they're just sick. These come in at an astounding $25,000. But I mean, that's a good deal for sick shoes that have Michael Jordan's signature on it. I would buy these shoes if I had $25,000. Now, if you're a rich person, you're watching this video, you should really go to an auction, because I bet you they're gonna have some of these shoes. But like I said, every single one was signed by Michael Jordan, and that's why these are just $25,000. That probably puts about $24,500 into these shoes. Besides the fact that the shoes itself has just really sick like details, and it's just crazy. And that's why this makes number 4, I believe, on the most expensive sneakers ever made. And coming in at number 3 is the Nike Air Zoom Kobe's. And the special thing about these are, one, they were signed by Kobe himself, and the other thing is there's only 25 pairs in the world ever made, and 2 of them were sent to charity, and the other 23 were sold to people that wanted these. And the price, they were $30,000, which for 25 pairs, and they were signed for Kobe, is really good. I mean, it's not like it was Michael Jordan, and they had like this is just crazy. And the shoes themselves, they look really nice, but there's always that special sentimental value to shoes like these, that those signings, or it's just, they're shoes. I never thought shoes would be this expensive until I did research on this, and I bet a lot of you didn't either. So yeah, this is number 3, I believe, on the top 10 most expensive sneakers ever made. Coming in at number 2 are the Air Jordan 6s. Actually, these are number 3. I did admit, I counted over again, and yes, these are number 3. That is my mistake. So, but anyway, these are the Air Jordan 6s, and there's nothing special about them, except one thing: they are the most comfortable shoes ever made. These shoes are just super cool, and these are actually the most comfortable shoes ever made by Jordan or Nike. And these shoes, just look at them. They come in a various variety of colors, but they're 6 shoes, and they're the most comfortable Nikes or Jordans ever made. Yes, nobody signed these or nothing, and these come in at about $35,000. Yes, that is really expensive for a pair of shoes, but not a lot of these were made either, and you can only buy these in auction. And yes, that is number 3 on the top 10 list of the most expensive shoes ever. Coming in at number 2 is Air Jordan 3s, and the special thing about these is these shoes were really unique, because they are actually made out of mostly leather, and Jordan or Nike and never does that. And also, these are considered to be the most comfortable basketball shoes. The number 3 was the most comfortable Nike or Jordan shoes, because those were not basketball shoes. But these are, and they're considered to be the most comfortable, and they're made out of mostly leather, which you don't really see. And yes, they work like basketball shoes, and you can only buy these in auction, and these come at an astounding $50,000, and these attract so many people, and not a lot of them are made, and it seems like they go in auction a lot. And so, I mean, just these are just like really cool shoes, and I would love to buy them if I had that kind of money just for my collection. And that's number 2 on the most expensive shoes and sneakers ever made. Number 1 is the Reebok Question. Now, why are these important, you may ask? Why is Reebok, one of Reebok's shoes, the number 1 shoes, yet all the rest were like Nike and Jordan and Adidas? Well, as you may be able to see, you probably can't, the laces are filled with 246 diamonds. And yes, these are the most luxurious and expensive sneakers ever made. Their colors, they look like red, white, and blue, kind of like American. They're really comfortable. They're really nice shoes, and they have diamonds on them. Like, I really wouldn't mess around with these too much, because if the diamonds come off, I mean, those are really expensive. And finally, the price, these come in at $65,000. And if you look at the bottom of these, they have the 2 loops, and actually those, like this there's leather, there's all types of different material that make it more comfortable and just better quality shoes. And I really like these shoes. I really like how there's actual diamonds on the shoes. And these are like one of the only Reebok shoes that were made that were this expensive. And so that is number 1 on the most expensive shoes, or most expensive sneakers ever made, ladies and gentlemen. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll be making more daily videos and live streams. Goodbye.